My God, India.
Still, the best thing here in India is the people. The people are really good.
I have African friends in my classroom.
Would you date an African guy?
I'm not gonna lie, it's bad. India is good for sure. People are good, it's peaceful.
Yeah, they're great guys. No, very good guys.
But when they see this color, I'm sorry guys, it's 1000. So
Like the Kenzi.
Yes.
Matters of the species that survive, but the one that is most adaptable to change.
Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So it's your girl Flower Kion, and today with me here is
Rafiki.
okay. So today we're joined by Rafiki. Okay, Rafiki, just tell us a brief about who Rafiki is. Where do you come from, and which course are you doing?
Mm. Okay, I'm Rafiki from Rwanda and currently here in India. Yeah, I'm studying here in India. It's been almost 3 years in India. Yeah, I'm studying engineering here in India. Yes.
Okay. So today I have a few questions to ask you. So, as an international student who's been in India for almost 3 years now, can you like tell us your experience? Like, how have India been so far?
Mm. India is peaceful. It's a good country, but not not better than Africa. Yeah, you see, as people think Africa is like the most underdeveloped place, but when you move out of Africa and you reach some places like Asia, for example, India, you realize that Africa is really a good place. Not to say that India is not good. India is good for sure. People are good, it's peaceful. Yeah. However, it's ups and downs. Yeah. Like, what do you want me to say? Eh,
Okay.
like the best thing here in India is the people. The people are really good, friendly, and yeah, there are some things that uncommon things that we don't share, like the food culture, even the culture itself of people. We behave differently. Yeah, things like that.
Thank you, Rafiki, for that. And also, I want to ask, like, are you dating around campus? So far, do you stay on campus or do you stay off campus?
Uh, Currently, I stay off campus. On dating, I have not got any chance of dating here in India. However, I can comment about it also. When it comes, I mean, like dating between internationals and
Yes,
the
yes,
locals.
yes.
So you see here, there is a culture here in India. For real, it's really hard. Like I don't know if it's this state of Gujarat or even other states. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like in this state we live in, Gujarat, it's hard to connect between the locals and the internationals.
Okay.
Because the locals here, they have their tradition, like they are bonded within themselves, like they are not civilized like to outside world, like they don't know the outside culture, so they will not feel free to date internationals. That's why international students find it hard to date locals here in the state of Gujarat. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rafi, for your time. It
Uh,
was nice having you.
yes.
so I'm Tailisha from Zimbabwe. I'm studying law. I've been here for 3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Tailisha from Zimbabwe, you guys, as you have heard. So today I have a few questions to ask you as an international student who is studying in India at MARWADI University. So the first question that I want to ask you, like, how has India been so far? Have you ever experienced like racism or something like that?
Well, yeah, I did. I remember this other time. I'm a hosteler, so I face a lot of it with the warden sometimes. When you go and complain something as an international student, they don't take you serious. Only if you go to the headquarters, the upper, that's when they'll take part. But for the wardens themselves, they will not do anything. So I just feel like for that, it's a turn off. Honestly, I don't want to lie. Yeah.
Okay, so you have spoken about the hostel part. Have you ever experienced like racism in class or around the city when you're trying to go and buy something?
Well, in class, well, honestly, in class, no, just little fighting. For instance, Indians they like lies. in the daytime. For us in Africa, you know how it is.
Yes.
Lies, it's a 10 for us. Those are like small fights that we normally do, but in my class we never face that because my classmates and I, we understand each other. As we are growing, we end up understanding each other more. Then in town, yeah, they sell things at 400, but when they see this color, I'm sorry guys, it's 1000. So I just feel like it's something that is not it. Because I have 400 too. I'm like any other citizen, though I don't have the citizenship. But yeah, 400 is 400. So what's the 1000 for?
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, I wanted to ask you. You just mentioned that you're doing law. I wanted to ask, like, how do you navigate about internship stuff?
I would prefer being doing my internship back home. The most issue here is you have to pay for you to do the internship, of which is the most hardest part because for us Africans we expect to get paid, but they ask ourselves we are going to give them our money to pay us. So it's an issue for us. So I would rather prefer going home because home is the best. I'll end up saving.
Okay, thank you so much on bringing that up. So about the dating life, have you ever dated around campus? How has been your dating life in India so far?
I just pray it's marriage. That's all I can say.
Okay, okay. We have a marriage right there, guys. You just had her mentioning a marriage. It means the relationship is really going on well. So thank you so much, Talisha, for your time.
Thank you.
What's up, y'all? My name's Kenny from Swaziland.
Okay, he's Kenny from Swaziland. Which course are you doing and how long have you been in India?
I'm doing BCA. I've been here like a year.
So I have a few questions that I want to ask you. So I want to ask, firstly, do you stay in hostel? And if you do stay in hostel, how has been hostel life so far?
Yeah, I stay on campus. Um, so far it's alright. I mean, I'm getting used to living with people. It's something I'm not used to, but I'm getting used to it. Yeah.
Okay. So how's the food that they give you guys in the hostel?
Oh, like the canteen
Yes.
is. Uh,
You don't need to lie. Just say your honest reviews. Like we want to hear those. What you think about the food?
I'm not gonna lie, it's bad, but it's not too bad. I feel like I mean you can still eat it, digest it.
Okay.
I mean, but in terms of like go food, nah.
So since you have been in India for almost a year now, have you tried dating around campus?
Nah,
Why not?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Okay. So have you ever experienced racism around campus or outside?
Yeah, but it's something I'm used to. Yeah, it's something I'm used to.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kenny, for your time.
My name is Shalom Fidelis. I'm from Nigeria, studying Bachelor's of Physiotherapy. Finally, actually.
How many years have you been in India?
Basically 3 years and counting. Yeah,
Almost four.
almost four.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how have you found India so far? Do you like India? How has Indians been treating you around campus? Have you ever experienced racism?
Oh my God, India! I won't lie. You know, India. It's difficult. I won't say difficult. Let me not generalize it. There are the nice people. There are the bad people. There are people who will look at you and pour spit. Eh, you want me for someone to pour spit on your face? Hey. So it's like that. There are people who will look at you and just see you as nothing, and there are people who will look at you and adore you. So it's like that. They're 80-20. So the bad ones 80, the good ones 20. That's what I was saying.
Okay, so is it easy to find internship in India? Have you ever tried?
I've tried severally. You get those links for internship, but it's fake. It's very difficult to get. For me, that's what I'm going to say. It's difficult because if you don't know the right places, it's like that. So it's kind of difficult.
Okay, so about dating stuff, have you ever tried dating in India?
Nah, bro.
Say it. We want to hear the words.
No, I can't.
Even Africans, even like amongst Africans.
Okay, dating here now, I haven't.
Okay, so this is Shalom from Nigeria. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, sure.
Well, my name is Favor, and I'm in the Department of Civil Engineering, sixth semester.
Okay. So how many years have you been in India?
Approximately 3 years.
So I have a few questions to ask you, and the first question is, how have you been finding the Indian weather? As someone who's coming from Liberia and you're coming to India for the first time, how have you been handling the weather situation?
I think the thing about the Indian weather is it's kind of every time you find a weather, it's kind of do more than it's actually supposed to be. Like whatever there is cold, there's too much cold. Whatever there is heat, there's too much heat. I think when I just came, it gave me a little bit of hard time because I have to take a time to balance and stuff like that. But now I think I'm adjusting, though, especially with the heat, I can never adjust with the heat. There's a way that you have to find a way out. But I think it's moderate. I can say it's moderate because back in Liberia, we also had a hot weather, but not up to this weather. And we also have cold weather, but not up to the way it's cold on this side. So I think, there's a variation in weather and stuff like that. But that's the most important thing, the ability to adapt to changes. Like Charles Darwin says, not the smartest of the species that survive, but the one that is most adaptable to change. So we just try to adapt to the change, and we are happy to be here.
That's so nice. So I wanted to know, like, are you a hostel student or you stay off campus?
I stay off campus.
Okay, so how have you been handling the expenses, and is it easy for you to get a house in India, and is it easy for you to communicate with your neighbors?
Uh, I can say it's based on the individual ability to relate, but I think generally the Indians, there is a big gap between us and the Indians. So like life outside is really not bad. Though when I just moved outside, it gave me a bit of hard time because I stayed like 2 years on campus, and then the third year I had to move out. So there was a little bit of ups and downs, but it's okay because there are a lot of advantages too. You learn how to manage. You upgrade your management skills, and then you learn a lot of things about home and this and that and stuff like that. So generally, it's okay. It's okay.
And also, the last question that I want to ask you is, have you ever experienced racism around here?
Uh yeah, but not directly. Indirectly, I've experienced racism because I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of people, and I've had the opportunity to meet with a lot of people up there, and I've had an opportunity to advocate for students. By the way, I just turned over leadership, but I'm the president emeritus for the Liberian community, and also I also serve at the international community level as an international student coordinator. So that I've seen a lot, and I've experienced a lot of racism, but I think it was indirect, not directly. But generally, we have come to see how Indian is, and we have come to try to adapt and try to make a change, if not direct, but at least indirect, so that at least we can have a positive impact on our environment.
Such kind and sweet words from our president from Liberia. Thank you so for your time.
Thank
I
you so
really
much.
appreciate for the time that you have spent.
Myself Shriya and I'm from Marwadi University and I'm a course I'm choosing is for BBA.
Okay, how long have you been in Marwadi University?
It's my first year.
Okay, so I want to ask you a few questions. Have you ever made African friends?
Yes, yes. In my class only there are many Africans and I have 1, 2, 3 friends.
How do you find Africans?
They are really sweet.
Okay, so I want to ask you sort of a sensitive question. Like, would you date an African?
Sorry?
Would you date an African guy?
As an Indian, my parents want to love, so I know. Yeah. But they're really sweet.
Okay. So she just pointed the fact that African guys they're sweet, but she will not date because of the cultural differences and all that. So, what do you know anything about Africa?
No, I don't know anything about Africa.
Okay.
It's famous for, I guess, forest or maybe something else.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Hello, my name is Manav Barsana and I am in a second year engineering right now.
He's a national student, guys. So I want to ask you, like, How do you find Africans? Have you ever interacted with Africans? Have you tried making friends?
Yes, I have African friends in my classroom. I speak with them like if I have any work also, and they are very great guys. No lying. And yeah, I like them so much. They are great guys. Yeah.
Okay, so you have African friends.
Yes, I do have African friends.
How are like Africans? Are they good people? Have you ever experienced racism with Africans?
No, I have never experienced any racism in Africans. My friends, especially, they are from Mozambique. I think. Yeah, they are Mozambique, and yeah, they are great guys. No, very good guys.
Do you know anything about Africa?
Uh, Especially about Africa, they are famous for wildlife and Egypt, of course, and so on. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time and thank you for the insights.